too much. Anyway, it is time for the Players' Championship final. It's Michael van Gerwen against Dave Chisnall. Can the mighty MVG be toppled tonight and denied a 25th title in 2016 alone? For the last time this weekend, let's head down to John McDonnell to get our finalists up on stage.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The waiting is over. The Professional Darts Corporation now proudly presents the grand final of the Cash Converters Players' Championship, coming to you live on ITV Sport. And at this time, we welcome the millions of viewers joining us around the world to Butlins, Minehead. 64 players came and 2 remain. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. From St Helens, England. With 11 PDC ranking event wins, it's time to meet Shooting Dave Chisnall! Ladies and gentlemen, he is reigning and defending Cash Converters Players' Championship champion, the reigning world #1, and the former champion of the world, mighty Michael.
Will Michael van Gerwen make it 10 titles on ITV4 in a row, completing a 2-year cycle? Dave Chisnall will try to stop him. We'll find out in the company of Alan Warren-a-Little and Stuart Pike.
Well, he's going to take some beating. Dave Chisnall, desperate to win a first PDC major title. Michael van Gerwen was pushed all the way in the semi-finals by Darren Webster, found a way to win. Since losing to Van Barneveld at the World Championship, has won every single PDC ranking major title. Defending this title, looking to win it for a 3rd time. Can Dave Chisnall produce a spell of magic to take him to that elusive first big TV title? We shall see. Van Gerwen got away with it in the semi-finals. Chisnall, in the end, was forced to fend off a fabulous fight back from Peter Wright. But it's Chizzy against Van Gerwen for the big Players' Championship prize in front of 5,000 here in Minehead.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Michael van Gerwen and Dave Chisnall, without doubt 2 of the most exciting players in the world of darts in terms of quality, high scoring, action and speed. MVG has done it before, he's done it all before. And as you mentioned, Stuart, Chisnall in his 3rd major final. Will this be his night?
121.
Will be assured of drama. Will be assured of sexy darts.
Chizzy lost the World Grand Prix final, lost the Grand Slam final.
60.
He simply has to make a good start. He was brilliant against Wright, racing into an 8-2 lead in the semi-finals, but having won the throw for the bull in the practice room, you've got to take advantage of that.
Well, you've got to get in front early. I'm sure he'd love to be in the same position as Darren Webster.
78.
6-0 ahead. Incredible that match was. Michael van Gerwen doesn't look like he's in a mood to make the same mistake. Dave Chisnall's a different kind of player.
It was an astonishing hold that Michael van Gerwen has over Dave Chisnall.
129.
He's won 11 consecutive matches against Chizzy.
Well, to be fair, he's got a pretty good record against everybody, hasn't he?
Chizzy knows.
That's why he's won everything.
It preys on his mind. Needs to break the spell. What a stage this would be to do just that.
135.
Relying on Van Gerwen missing. He missed a lot in the semi-final, but banged on the money with a 13-darter to kick off the final, Michael van Gerwen.
Well, he's not messing about, is he? Took him 6, maybe 7 legs to really get his teeth into that semi-final. He's got it straight here in leg 1.
Well, it was incredible in the semi-final. Webster in
22.
8 minutes flat raced into a 5-0 lead, but even then the bookmakers still had Van Gerwen at 3-1 on to win the match. They don't often get it wrong, and they didn't, but Webster had his chances. Van Gerwen giving all that he had. He was given a mighty scare, but
48.
the sign of a champ is that you find a way to win from all sorts of perilous positions.
Well, when you look at the world rankings, Michael van Gerwen, as we know, is the world #1. He's won almost everything. If you picked 3 or 4 players who you think could beat Michael van Gerwen in the final, Dave Chisnall will be on that list.
100.
It's a tough ask, we know. Dave Chisnall hasn't got his scoring boots on at the moment. Played in the second semi-final, so he hasn't had that long to wait. This is better. Maybe too late in the leg.
Just might give him the lift. He's left the finish.
Well, that second one was a 25, and as you can see there, it was quite some distance away.
But in the semi-final against Darren Webster, that was the real problem area with Van Gerwen's game. The setup shot on several occasions, by his amazingly high standards, was poor.
'91. Van Gerwen won 52.
He's left 60, but Van Gerwen on 52 for a 2-0 lead. He hasn't been messing about.
Michael van Gerwen. Third leg is Dave to throw first. Game on.
Well, for me, it's now or never for Chisnall. Got to win this leg. Got to start producing some power scoring.
100.
Terrific sight. 5,000 here.
140.
The Skyline Arena in Minehead. Been another fantastic weekend. Of course, we'll be back here in early March for the UK Open finals. Great venue. They see some great darts, and are they going to see a great champion win another big one?
57.
Yeah, the crowd here has been absolutely magical. I was at the back with Jackie in the Bird's Nest, the ITV studio, and the crowd, I've never heard it so loud down here. It was incredible.
60.
And now that, you know, the first 2 days we've had 2 boards, everybody's now in this arena. They're all here for the semis and the final 57. This evening. And last night as well, before they go home, so they're making the most of it.
Need to start finding that treble on a regular basis, Dave Chisnall. That's better.
140.
left himself a finish. A leg that he has to win, simply has to win. But he's going to be under pressure. 140 from Chisnall, 140 from Van Gerwen. Big moments in this final already.
12-17 for the ball.
Ball! Well, out! Yes! Yes, he says, and it gets him right back into it. 121 check out on the ball, and Van Gerwen.
139.
Well, he is. He's a man in a hurry. Referee Kurt Bevans had just shouted game shot, and Van Gerwen was throwing his first dart, not mucking around on the hockey.
55.
No messing. And these two players, as I said, and no slouches.
96.
He just needs to up his scoring a little bit. He's got his first leg on the board. He's at his first maximum.
140.
It was in leg 2.
What a year.
138.
In 2015 he won 18 titles. This, if he wins, will be a 25th for Michael Van Gerwen. And do you know what also? By reaching the final, he's passed £1.5 million on the PDC Order of Merit. Astonishing.
104.
Well, £10 million circuit now on the PDC and rising.
Well, there's the 140, too little too late from Chizzy. Van Gerwen really struggled with his finishing in the semi-finals against Darren Webster. He missed a stack of doubles, it really was. Well, he missed 28 darts at double in that semi-final. He's 3 out of 3 in the final against Chizzy.
He's definitely focused. He's definitely hungry.
139.
His continued desire to win, Stuart, is remarkable. When you keep winning, it can be so easy to take your eye off the ball. Not with Michael Van Gerwen.
140.
Big leg this for Chisnall. Going in at the break 3-2. Despite what Michael Van Gerwen has been doing in the match so far. Only one leg behind. He'll feel like he's still well and truly in the match.
96.
If you include the World Series, it's 41 big TV finals for Michael Van Gerwen already.
140. David Require 142.
He'll be eyeing a 42nd in a month or so.
128.
Well, again,
David Require 88.
a decent setup from Chizzy, but will he get a dart? He may not even get a dart at it. Van Gerwen. Oh, now real let-off for Dave Chisnall.
But he's got to hit double 7. Will he split it or will he go straight for double 7? It looks like he's going straight for it. No, just making his mind up.
Good dart from Dave Chisnall. Michael Van Gerwen had 2 darts for 4-1. And even at this early stage, that would have been a long way back for Dave Chisnall. But he stays in it. He still believes. Can he get back into this final? We'll find out pretty soon. Van Gerwen leads 3-2. Players' Championship Final 2016. Michael Van Gerwen leading Dave Chisnall 3-2. The defending champion and world #1 missed 2 darts at double 14 for a 4-1 lead. Chizzy rescued the leg, and how important will that prove to be? We shall see. Van Gerwen 106 average, 98.5 so far for Chizzy. Desperate to win his first big TV title. Van Gerwen just desperate to keep on winning.
Well, we saw some complacency from Michael Van Gerwen in that semi-final that we've mentioned.
100.
Haven't seen any yet in this final. From Dave Chisnall's point of view, he's got to keep it in his head that he's only one leg behind. He's got to make sure he keeps winning his throw, and then maybe attack the Van Gerwen throw if he can take out a big finish maybe. A couple 180s, certainly capable.
Well, just make a note of that fifth leg. I reckon that could be massively important. I honestly think that at 4-1, I just couldn't see a way back from Chisnall, but he's right bang in this final as it stands.
Well, his mindset will be completely different. If he'd have gone in at that break 4-1, he would have been a little bit more despondent. He's only at one maximum. He's renowned for big scoring. He needs one here.
140.
He's left to finish. But a 180 would have left it very doable.
60.
Well, I wonder. Will Chizzy be thinking maybe I'll have 6 darts from here? That's a loose one. Oh, good darts, Dave Chisnall. Great recovery. And all of a sudden, pressure on Van Gerwen here. He has to move. Treble 19 for double 16 the shot. So what a chance. Chizzy could have found himself 4-1 down, but now steps up to level it up in the final.
Yeah, he's fighting away. He's upped his average as well. He's into the ton plus, but he's got to hit this. He's got to hit it.
20.
Oh, big miss from Dave Chisnall. What a chance that was to get level.
Will he get another? No! Well, he knows how important it is. Real animated celebration from Michael Van Gerwen. Wow, Dave Chisnall, you had a chance to make it 3-all. To beat Van Gerwen, those are the chances you have to take.
141.
He's going for a backward 9-darter. Started with 141.
140.
Yeah, big chance missed there, it really was.
You can see by the reaction of Van Gerwen how important it was. It said it all, didn't it?
46.
Well, the early part of any match, any sport, can have such a significant effect on the outcome. As Van Gerwen gets his first one. Yeah, one apiece.
Coming in a leg against the darts as well.
98.
3 missed for 3-all, Alan.
98.
Yeah, if it's one dart, you can almost forgive it because it either goes in or doesn't. But when you've got 3 clear darts, he got himself the opportunity, and to not take it, but to be fair to him,
140.
he's continued to score.
83.
So he's
the
trying to banish that out of his mind, isn't he?
The 2 at double 10 were right on the wire. Bullseye for Van Gerwen. Oh, Van Gerwen showing his class once again. It's a double breaker throw. It's 5-2, and it's a double blow for Dave Chisnall.
Motoring now, Van Gerwen.
What has Chizzy got left?
100.
£75,000 for the Players' Champion, 35,000 for the runner-up. But Michael Van Gerwen wants another TV title. 107.5 his average now.
It means business now, doesn't he? Chisnall, plenty of room there, Dave.
140.
Just flicked underneath. You can see from the averages there, Chisnall's not playing badly, but just shows it what a missed double
40.
can do to the match. 5-2 now, would have been 4-3. Would have been 3 apiece at the time. Could have changed the match completely.
Well, that might change this leg completely. Chizzy on a possible 11-darter. Well, Van Gerwen started the leg with a maximum, but hasn't had a dart and a double. Well, to stay in the final, he has to take this out.
12 for ball. He needs the ball. Oh, just not happening for Chizzy.
Well, it is for Michael Van Gerwen. It's 3 consecutive legs. It's a 6-2 lead. And there's another big TV final slipping from the grasp of Dave Chisnall.
81.
Yeah, such a quality player, isn't he? He's played fantastic all weekend. He needs to drag out all the reserves he has. But Michael Van Gerwen is really homing in.
Well, in this mood, he's ruthless. Back comes Chisnall.
140.
He'd love a 9-darter in the final.
Van Gerwen as well. He never hit a maximum till leg 7. Now he's got 3 in 3 consecutive legs.
Well, at the moment, it looks like Alan Norris's £35,000 bonus for his 9-darter here this weekend is safe.
55.
Can Michael Van Gerwen or Dave Chisnall make him split the pot?
I'm sure Mr. Noyce will thank you for that reminder. Put the mockers on it.
Knowing Alan, he'll be fairly confident. He'll have spent it already.
81.
Well, Van Gerwen is just irresistible. 7 out of 10 on the doubles, an average of nearly 110. A disgusted look on the face of Dave Chisnall.
Well, he's in a bit of a hole at the moment, isn't he? And another maximum from Van Gerwen. 4 consecutive maximums in the last 4 legs.
10-darter as well, the last leg.
Yeah. Just shows it. Could have been 3-3. Makes such a difference.
I think as well, to be fair to Van Gerwen, we're saying it could easily have been 3-3, but equally it could have been 4-1 to Van Gerwen before that 6th leg. So the ifs and buts, the vagaries of darts, which is why we love this sport so much, which is why we enjoy watching Michael Van Gerwen play at the very top of his game. At the moment, he's on for back-to-back 10 darters. Incredible. 112.5 average.
125.
2 10s count as a 9. Just checking with Alan Noyce.
Ooh, a rare slip.
156.
Well, if ever Dave Chisnall wanted a huge finish in a huge match, this is it.
Just couldn't get that first one in.
37.
Just not happening for Chizzy.
And Michael Van Gerwen is cruising to the title here in Minehead. The Players' Championship looks to be heading the way of the world #1. Has Dave Chisnall got anything left? Michael Van Gerwen, the supreme champion, is on his way to another big TV title. He leads Dave Chisnall by 8 legs to 2.
So Michael Van Gerwen is just 3 legs away now from taking his 25th title of the year. There is a change in the commentary box, taking us through to the end of the final. Can he do it? Can Chizzy win his first major? Chris Mason and John Rawlings.
Well, it would be a tremendous comeback were he to do so. 5 on the spin now for Michael Van Gerwen. Chizzy doesn't quite know what's hit him. Michael Van Gerwen averaging 108, and when he hits the afterburners as he did in that last session, he is something, Chris.
Yeah, and those 5 on the spin, 4 maxes, average up to 108-ish, changing all the time. 108.15 tournament average, 101.81.
He had his rocky moment in the semi-final, didn't he, against Darren Webster.
100.
Off the pace, really, that he can set. And at one stage, 6-0 down. But he's producing something of a different level now.
125.
Not a seat to be had.
63.
It's been a great weekend, hasn't it? As ever.
And congratulations to Corey, the new World Youth Champion. What a future that young man could have.
Certainly doesn't lack confidence, does he?
125.
That's a
Thinking,
decent
leaves
visit.
1-3-2. Again, a shot that only needs the one treble.
62. David Weil, 132.
That's not too clever from Van Gerwen.
Can't do it now. Needs to tidy this up. MVG lurking.
78.
Good last start.
David Weil, 154.
So 154 for 9-2. Can't be done, so Chizzy comes back and it's an absolute must-take.
64. David Weil, 54.
Certainly can't afford to not hold throw anymore.
Tops for a precious leg, and the gap narrows. And a slightly ironic wave of the hand from Chizzy, now 8-3.
100.
Michael, the champion in 2013 and 2015. Defending champion. What a year he's had. And over the last couple of years, you sense a greater maturity about the man as well. He's sort of filling the role of world #1 impressively.
Yeah, since 2012, 2013, really developed into, well, started to develop into the player he's become. But prior to that, around
93.
05, 06, 07, it was evident that he was going to become a darting superstar.
Which he most definitely is now, emphatically #1. The one thing which eludes him, the world title, draw for that, is going to be made at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon.
58. Michael Maguire, 124.
124, great first dart. Treble 16, double 8. He's got it, double 8.
108.
Good thinking.
Chizzy averaging close to a ton, but Van Gerwen in awesome form. Another one in the bag. 9-3, only needs 2 more, and he's a champion once more. His 25th title of the year beckoning.
Yep, another sub 15 dart leg.
95.
Completed 2-year clean sweep of tournaments with Brought You on ITV.
180.
I never tire to watch his brilliance.
Perfection, it's never boring.
140. 96.
Just relentless, isn't he?
Wanting a 9-darter, so's MVG, I'm sure. Might be that they were only going to get one more leg where it's going to happen after this, unless Chisnell suddenly goes berserk. Sure, he wouldn't mind one.
If MVG can complete this leg, he'll be throwing for the title. That was risky.
Right, 127 for Chizzy.
127.
Treble 20 for starters. Oh, he's missed that. Treble 19 now for the bullseye. Oh, that wasn't too close.
99.
So double top.
40.
Van Gerwen for 10-3. 10s. Nicely done. With he's so quick. I lost count. Was it 14 darts?
Yep.
One more required.
140.
Crowd has revelled in yet another display of sustained brilliance from the Dutchman.
A fabulous tournament for Chisnall. Fills him with confidence. World Championship starts in a few short weeks. We'll go into that. Buoyed by his performances over the weekend.
Victories against Kevin Painter, Jamie Lewis, Jelle Klaassen, Robbie Green, Peter Wright. It's not a bad lineup, is it?
Not bad on your CV, that.
140.
Well, it could end right here.
Fittingly, with a 11 dart leg, possibly.
87.
Shot by Chisnall. Oh, double 18.
Great darts, brilliant performance, and Michael van Gerwen wins the leg, takes the title, and just fabulous to see, Chris, absolutely brilliant.
You can tell by his emotion he never tires of winning. He's a winning machine. Fabulous performance, 108.34 average, 6 180s, 14 140s, an array of sub-15 dart legs. Fabulous performance.
He has got any number of supporters now. The Green Machine, MVG. Great spirit it's been played in. In fact, it's been a memorable weekend. We've had some terrific darts matches, but one man, yet again, has stood head and shoulder above the rest.
Yeah, tournament average of 102.15. Says it all, really.
Well, a brilliant average, a brilliant performance. He's beat Dave Chisnall by 11 legs to 3. And we can go now onto the stage for the victory presentation. And once more, join John McDonald.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now our presentation. Would you please welcome the Marketing Director of Cash Converters, our title sponsors, Mr. Paul Bradley, and the Chief Executive of the Professional Darts Corporation, Mr. Matthew Porter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up, receiving £35,000 on his trophy. It's Chizzy, Dave Chisnall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for. The winner, £75,000, the magnificent trophy. And amazingly, winning the title for the 3rd time in 4 years. It's mighty Michael van Gerwen, as we crown him the 2016 Cash Converters Players Champion.
Michael van Gerwen, many congratulations. Here we are again, standing in front of this crowd here in Minehead with this trophy. You're getting very used to this, aren't you?
It's nice to getting used of winning. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm really glad I won this trophy. It wasn't easy today because Darren made me very difficult, and even Dave Chisnall had a chance to make it 3-all, and I had to work really hard today, and I'm really glad I played this well to win this trophy again. This feels great, especially going into the Worlds now. This is a great confidence for me.
How much of a scare did Darren give you in the semi-final there, Michael?
Not enough.
That's very true, not enough. And were you expecting a little bit more from Chizzy? It's hard. Chizzy has also had to battle to get to this point.
Me and Dave, we have always a lot of games. I've played him so many times on television, and I'm always playing well against him. You just said it. Why you didn't do the same what you also did in the semi-final? And for some reason, I'm always playing well against him. And if he misses one chance, I take advantage of it straight away. And I'm really glad I also do, because he's a dangerous player. He can do anything from any position, and you need to be aware of that. And I am. But I'm glad to win again. It's very nice.
Well, listen, well done. Don't go away, Michael. I'll come to you again in a second. Chizzy, just a quick word with the runner-up, ladies and gentlemen. Chizzy. David, you've been here before. You know what it's like to be beaten by this great champ. Do you feel that you're getting closer to that elusive victory? Is it going to happen one day soon?
I'm getting worse when I play him. I'm trying. I play quite well all week, but I wish I played him in the semis. He was rubbish, but he comes out today and tonight and does the business.
Chizzy, this is as good an achievement as you've ever done in your career. You've reached a major final once again. You've got to be confident going into the Worlds. I mean, your form is right there.
Yeah, I'm very confident of playing good darts all the time, but when you bump into Michael, sometimes he just you watch it and how's he doing it? And unfortunately, he did it against me. I just want to thank all my sponsors, Cash Converters, the PDC, and all the fans. It's been brilliant. Thank you.
Well done, Chizzy. You played your part. Congratulations. Well done, sir. Well done. And just a final word with you, Michael. 25 titles in 1 year is truly exceptional. Unbelievable. But here's a question for you. Would you swap all of those for that World Championship?
No. Because this is phenomenal what I already did this year. No one ever did this before, and I'm really proud of myself at the moment. And I see the World as a different tournament, and of course I want to perform as well as possible. And I'm going into that as the huge favourite, but I need to be sharp round by round, because everyone is trying 100% against me, and I need to know that. But I'm aware of that. But I first want to enjoy this win, because I think everything has been great. The fans, the tournament, it's been phenomenal for me, and I'm a happy man.
And you've deserved it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you a champion, mighty Michael van Gerwen.
Michael van Gerwen, a very familiar scene here in Minehead of this man lifting yet another trophy. 25 times we know this year, the 9th TV title of the year. It was Chizzy's 6th television final, but as yet still unable to get over the line. And Alan Warren a little, you wonder whether he truly believed tonight that he could do it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But I mean, I think sometimes when we get a player like Michael van Gerwen who's winning everything, and everybody will be saying, well, he's won again. But I think we really should stand back and relish the fact that he's providing the quality that he is doing in the game that everybody else has to chase. He probably believed it at the start, and he had the chance to make it 3-3. But once that moment had gone, it was all Michael all the way. Then he just went to the finishing line very quickly.
Yeah, the opposition always do get opportunities against him, and it's just a case of taking them. We keep saying it time and time again. Much easier said than done, of course. But it was those 3 darts that would have made it 3-3. Could potentially have given Chizzy a heck of a lot more belief. And instead, in the blink of an eye, it was 8-2.
Yeah, the early part of the match is really so significant when you look back on it. You can look at any match, really. And we mentioned about, is Michael vulnerable at times? Well, yes. We've seen it with Darren Webster. 6-0 ahead, but he couldn't quite get any further, get close to that finishing line. We saw it in Hasselt at the European Championships, and Simon Whitlock had a dart at double 15 to win, but he's still prevailing. The players have to now up their game, because he's providing the quality on too much of a regular basis, and the players can't get there yet. They're very close, but they just can't get over that line and get close to him, because he's so supremely confident.
Why do you feel that Chizzy couldn't up his game tonight?
I think he just found it hard early. Michael was 3-1 ahead there. He managed to get it to 3-2 and go to the break. I thought, right, he can regroup, come out in the second half and really start scoring like he did in that semi-final against Peter Wright, because he played superb in that match, but he just couldn't do the same. I don't know whether he was tired or
it just nothing left in the tank, as we say. But he just could not get back in that game. But that 3-3 was so significant in the match. Who knows what could have happened if it had got to 3-3, with Michael was more or less always in charge up until that point. Could have got to 3-3, it didn't happen, and then Michael just run away with it.
Yeah, it's nice for the fans now to get a bit of time with mighty Michael van Gerwen and Dave Chisnall, always happy to sign autographs. It's been a great crowd here over the weekend, but is this kind of dominance, the 25 titles in 1 year that we keep talking about, fabulous to appreciate such a top quality player like that, but is it good for the sport of darts?
Well, people will argue yes and no. Everybody's got a different opinion. My opinion is it's great for the sport because it's providing the quality. Whatever sport you like, you want to see the best team or the best individual performing at his best. And that's what Michael van Gerwen's doing. We had it with Phil Taylor for quite a number of years. And Michael van Gerwen's coming to the game and he's now up that level to levels that we've never seen in our sport before. And he's just doing it time and time again. His hunger to win is incredible.
Gary Anderson won the last couple of world titles, of course. Do you think darts needs somebody else, either Gary Anderson or whoever, anybody but MVG, to win this world championship?